This is Jim Wyatt, the Tennessean, on the field after the Titans' 24-23 preseason loss to the Minnesota Vikings. And it certainly wasn't a day where you could make much of a judgment on the offense. Jake Locker was out there for one series, and it was a good series. You know, he got the team down the field. I think an 18-play drive, took a lot of time off the clock, almost 9 minutes, and it ended with a field goal. They didn't get a touchdown out of it, but you know, if Jake looked around, and I'm sure he did, he noticed that Chris Johnson wasn't behind him. Kenny Britt, Nate Washington, Kendall Wyatt, you know, the team's top three receivers weren't on the field. They started Michael Preston and Damian Williams. So it was a game where the Titans just wanted to get through without any significant injuries, and you know, it did provide, at least on the offensive side of the ball, some guys trying to make a final case for themselves to do that. Jackie Battle, you know, did what he's done all offseason, and certainly, I shouldn't say offseason because he joined them at the start of training camp, but he did what he's done since he walked in the door, and that's just kind of been a bruising runner. And you know, he got, you know, people's attention throughout camp, and I think he did it again tonight. He's a guy I don't see how the Titans can afford to cut, and that would make him the number 3 back behind Chris Johnson and Sean Green, another guy who didn't play today. You know, Jack Doyle, the tight end, had some moments, good and bad. He had a ball he could have caught. He lost a fumble, but he also made a couple of other nice plays as he tries to make a name for himself. But it was a day pretty much reserved for the backups. The Titans, you know, at least on the offensive side of the ball, they did enough good and bad to really confuse fans and people that cover the team, because it's hard to know for sure whether this team's made great strides this preseason, or whether or not, or just how they're going to be when the season starts. I think none of us will really know until the season starts in Pittsburgh. But I do think everyone would agree that Jake Locker did end on a strong note and looks more prepared heading into this year as a starter compared to last year.